I commend the diamond in
हेलो अभी भाई, अभी आवाज़ आ रही है? अरे मैं सोच रहा था आवाज़ क्यों नहीं आ रही, लॉल। हाँ मैं पहचान गया अभी। अरे यार तब से आवाज़ ही नहीं आ रही थी अभी भाई। अरे यार, माय बैड। हेलो, अभी आवाज़ आ रही है? एक सेकंड, पता नहीं नेट स्ट्रीम रुक गई क्या? ओबीएस तो ठीक है। अच्छा, फ्रेम्स ड्रॉप हो रही है। आ रही है, अच्छा ठीक है। सॉरी है ना। और बताओ क्या हाल चाल? एक सेकंड, अभी कौन फ़ोन कर रहा है? एक सेकंड देना। अरे यार अभी कौन है? अच्छा पे एसएन है क्या? हेलो, अरे स्ट्रीम पे हूँ, स्ट्रीम पे आओ। सॉरी, माय बैड। और मैं ठीक हूँ अभी भाई। क्या हुआ, चैनल डिलीट मार दिया था क्या? कहाँ गए? कुछ पता ही नहीं चल रहा। आपकी तो खबर ही नहीं थी, पिक्सल तो फिर भी दिखता था। मार्क्स, आवाज़ आ रही है या हो? पता भी नहीं चलता। एक बार रीलोड मारता हूँ यार। यूट्यूब बंद कर क्लास 12। अच्छा 12th क्लास है, अच्छा तभी कोई बात नहीं। इट्स ओके, मैं समझता हूँ। अरे यार, ओ भाई मज़ा आ गया। अभी 2 5 स्टार, अभी भाई 2 5 स्टार, एक स्टैंडर्ड बैनर होगा वो। आपने ही बोला था कैरियर पे। हाँ ठीक है कोई बात नहीं भाई, 2 5 स्टार निकल गए। अरे यार, और वो भी ऐसे जो मेरे पास थे नहीं। ओ भाई, हेलो एसएन। अरे वो, अरे मेरे को फाइन ऑन मिल गया एसएन, रुको मैं इसका ट्रायल करके दिखाता हूँ। तो एक गेम कर लो। आ गया ट्रायल का, ट्रायल उसी में था ना। वन 160 मोर वॉट्स।
Life is as a film.
अर्जेंट है, 1 सेकेंड रुको, आ रहा हूँ कॉल पे। अभी भाई प्लीज कहीं मत जाना। क्या हो गया? अरे क्या हो गया? हाँ हाँ,
Bro, I still
तो
wanna live.
कुछ नहीं, गेम में बात करना है, ऐसे मत कर। कुछ नहीं, जस्ट रिलैक्सर फर्स्ट, अभी नहीं बताएगी। Just use, be your normal self and use jokes.
Light up the dark.
पता नहीं मेरे पे भी मेरे को लगता है उसने फिर से आंसर कर दिया।
Light up the dark.
265 हो गए थे ना मेरे।
Light up the dark.
अच्छा ठीक है, अब छोड़ो यार, अब मैं स्ट्रीम पे जा रहा हूँ, इससे ज़्यादा अब क्या बोलूँ मैं, ठीक है। अरे सॉरी यार, ये फर्स्ट कैसे हो गए? म्यूट कर लो। अरे कोई नहीं, ज़रूरी नहीं, इतनी कोई ज़रूरी बात नहीं। म्यूट कर दो।
It's time to temper myself.
जब फाइनोनिक स्किल यूज़ करता है टारगेट एबिलिटी, तो फिर चार्ज गेन करता है अपने एलाइज के लिए।
Heard the call, loud and clear.
फाइनोनिक
Ready,
सपोर्ट
stand
देते हैं।
clear before me. This mortal form. I will walk with you,
और बताओ
watch
अभी
over
भाई।
you, and guide you on your path. For the next tomorrow.
सपोर्ट किसको दे?
Don't
फाइनोनिक।
move, okay? Gonna hold everyone back again?
और बताओ।
No consequence.
अच्छा अभी 12th के एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हो तो सब बंद है?
Let's play hide and seek. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
तुमको कैसे भूलूंगा अभी भाई? और कैसी बातें कर रहे हो?
bid you farewell. For the next tomorrow.
अच्छा
Oops. Did that hurt?
बस इसके चक्कर में
The scorching hatred. Do you feel it now? The new world dawn. It's so.
आपको कैसे भूल जाऊंगा, कैसी बातें कर रहे हो? लैपटॉप ही नहीं, मुझे लगा था क्योंकि पिछली बार भी लैपटॉप दिक्कत कर रहा था ना। एनिमेशन देख रहे हो अभी भाई?
I will never yield to such a fate. Quench the flames with blood.
अच्छा अब डबल स्लीप पे कर लेता हूँ तो एनिमेशन देखता मैं कितना याद है। वाह, ये कोई मुझे आप याद हो कि नहीं वो टेंशन नहीं है, एग्ज़ाम में क्या आएगा और आपको क्या बताना है वो याद होना चाहिए। ये एसन कहाँ गया, टाइप को निकल।
I'll never yield to fate.
ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन एंड हो गया। अरे इसका सेकंड फेज भी है, अरे यार एग्ज़ाम तो नेक्स्ट ईयर। अरे यार एग्ज़ाम का मुझे थोड़ी याद है कब है, तुम ही बोल रहे 12th में, कैसी बातें कर रहे हो? बट तैयारी तो साल भर से करोगे ना। अब बिल्कुल स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहे हो, तुम्हारे इस चैनल पे सब्सक्राइबर भी नहीं दिख रहे, डाउट होगा ना। अगर मेरे को हील की जरूरत है।
Flames are not strong.
इतने दिन से नहीं खेला है ना, वैसे इंटरेस्ट भी है और नहीं, मैं समझता हूँ यार अभी भाई। बट अभी क्या कर रहे हो फ्री टाइम में?
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Donghung.
एसन टाइप ही नहीं कर रहा या एसन के मैसेज नहीं आ रहे? सही है।
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
There he is! Lord Donghung!
Quick, we must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Feinen?
We're We're under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Seth, take them and go.
Wait, Namazani. That black-clad
बाकी
sword
टाइम
master.
मिलता ही नहीं. मैं भी अभी देख रहे हो ना, कम कर दिया.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all. Like some kind of omen. Right. We don't know exactly what's happening. but
मुश्किल
retreating
से
is the safest
शाम
choice
के
right
क्या 2
I
घंटे
don't
में
know which
समझता हूँ
demigod
अभी.
graced us with this miracle. Please come with us.
Fine. Is he going to be all right?
Believe in his resolve to save Akana.
बाकी कल बर्थडे है तो एंजॉय करूँगा पूरा. अरे यार हैप्पी बर्थडे अभी भाई. एडवांस है, इसलिए आज टाइम निकाल के आया
The
हूँ
flame
आपकी
weaver
स्ट्रीम
isn't
पे.
pursuing us.
थैंक यू अभी भाई. वैसे भी मैं भी
Could
आज
this
ही आया हूँ
really
इतने
be
दिन.
some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
पिक्सल करता है
Experience
थोड़ा
in
बहुत. वो
Amphorius has
कुछ
far
अलग ही कर
exceeded
रहा है अभी.
expectations. If our goal was just to replenish fuel, then mission accomplished. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action.
गेमी डे पर करवाता
We
है.
need more.
गेमी डे है क्या? मुझे आई
I have a proposal.
Who's there?
बात नहीं करने का मिला उससे मौका. मेरे से भी बात कर लिया कर
I hope to convey a message
कभी-कभी.
to the two nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
लैग क्यों कर रहा है यार?
Who are you?
It's-
Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
It was fortunate we found you in time. Madam Herta,
You two know this anti-Catharin? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the trail.
Of course. We'll wait nearby. Please,
मैं भी
stay
अभी
safe.
थोड़ा सा कुछ ना कुछ अलग ही कर रहा हूँ. मेरे को भी
I
आजकल
fully
टाइम नहीं मिलता.
understand your situation.
आज तो मैं मतलब
For now,
इतना
the
परेशान
only
हो
thing I
गया
can
ना,
do
बड़ी
is
मुश्किल से
temporarily
मौका मिला है.
freeze
मैं
that black-clad
मतलब
one
लिटरली
place.
बैठा हूँ कि
Time is
मतलब
limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon.
एक्सपेरिमेंटल
And
फील्ड.
now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
फ्री नहीं रहते हो. हाँ, वो गेमी डे टूर्नामेंट हो टाइप होता है ना कुछ उसमें. हाँ वही.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer
ये
irreversible
पॉइंट सिस्टम
consequences.
दिख रहा है आपको? हाँ, ये मतलब टॉप चैटर्स या उसका कुछ.
The The disaster that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Law Fu's Stellaron crisis, the Eon of Erudition. Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction.
मैं ऐसे इनको क्या समझाऊँ, वो फालतू में इतनी कभी कभी कुछ टाइम पे पढ़ना नहीं। टॉप चैटर कैसे तुम्हारे अलावा कोई और चैट ही नहीं कर रहा?
This world is enveloped in a firewall that
आएगा आएगा, आई डोंट नो, आएगा थोड़े टाइम बाद, या एसएन ज़्यादा आता है आई थिंक इसलिए।
Madame Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside.
पता नहीं, वो शायद पहले भी आता रहता है मे बी इसलिए।
The accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully
भगवान
grasp.
जाने,
It will take time
मेरे लिए भी ये
to
नया
uncover
है।
the reason. Before then,
बट
if one
कोई
of the
नहीं,
nameless is willing to
मेरे लिए तो
stay
नंबर वन
and
है।
witness the fate of this world,
एसएन कुछ
Mr. Screwlum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius...
look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain Of course, it is not curio with unlimited usage. The connection being to one intellectron named Ligus. Possibly
अरे भाई कालू ज़्यादा
behind everything.
कर गए। हाँ एसएन भाई ना लग रहा है।
Discovered Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
मार्च 7 एम्फोरियस में। पक्का कालू काला जादू। अरे यार अटक रहा है सब कुछ। अरे एचएसआर बंद हो गया, ऐसे क्यों? कुछ चल रहा है क्या बैकग्राउंड में? बैकग्राउंड में ऐसा कुछ चल भी नहीं रहा। काला जादू तो ये गेम कर रहा है, पता नहीं बंद हो गया एकदम से। अच्छा फ्री टाइम में कोई मूवी सीरीज को देखने का मौका मिल रहा है? कुछ नहीं मिल रहा होगा तो कुछ ना कुछ काम ही कर रहा हूँ। वो अब गेम भी बिगाड़ रहे हैं। हाँ इसे भाई का काला जादू।
Hold on. Everything's spinning, but I was literally... that's it. He warned me about this place right before Klipoth glimpsed him. Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts. Hold up. No way!
Child of remembrance, step forth into the depths of the path space.
Hey! Cut it! Hold on.
पंचायत देख लेता हूँ एक एक एपिसोड करके मैं भी,
The voice.
बट अगला अगला एपिसोड नहीं देख रहा मैं।
No, don't fall for it. They're lying to you. Turn back now. Wait, Master Divine. Fush. I mean, Master Divine. And you, Miss.
Good to see you again, March. A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it. And
मैंने सुना है
you,
उतना
Miss
अच्छा नहीं है।
Messenger. We met in that memory space. You said to me.
हाँ, बढ़िया लगा मेरे को तो। अच्छा, अभी
The
सबसे तो
value
मैं
of
ट्राई
your
करूँगा।
life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present.
Your memory serves you well. March, thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in
बार
extrapolating the past.
पाला
Now,
पाला
we might be
भूषण
able
का
to-
बारी
Master
था।
Diviner is right.
सही है।
Continue down this path, and since we last met, you've grown
Well, there goes my ice. I need to know if this is real.
The situation is... She's right. The Garden of Recollection...
The Garden of.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now. But now go.
So,
This
Are-
way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories! That voice again.
बट मैं मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन भी तो नहीं।
Don't let those bad people deceive you! The gate. Now it's.
किस बात की
Hey,
पार्टी?
guys.
चलो
What
सो
are you
जाता हूँ।
doing in
6
a
बजे
place
ट्यूशन
like this?
है तो 5 बजे निकलना पड़ता है, फिर 4 बजे उठना पड़ता है। वाह, खतरनाक। यही तो है स्टार रेल।
March! There you are.
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just...
मेरे को नया 5 स्टार
No
मिल गया
fun
इसमें से।
without you.
Well, duh. Wait a sec.
We understand your confusion.
The garden's.
Yes.
Find your past.
That sounds.
Trust in yourself. Follow us.
कब दे रहे, किस चीज़ की पार्टी?
Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
Wait up! Slow down!
ओके, मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है मार्च 7 एक लॉर्ड रेवेजर है। अच्छा, 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर की पार्टी।
At last, I finally caught up.
ये कौन है? ये मार्च 7 थे क्या?
Hey, are you alright? I'll be okay. Just not used to running. Say, March. Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right?
Please buy me a river karambit or RJ's
Wait a
karambit
minute.
bill.
We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as I. We're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met? No, but I've witnessed your story through those It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through. You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been This empty space has been my home for ages. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate.
ओ भाई क्या
You
चल
mean
रहा है?
those people people. They're lying?
Yes, convincing, weren't they?
Good night,
They've
Abhi
studied your
bhai.
memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst...
You've seen what's on the other...
I may be stuck here with missing memories like you. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust, for ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised
Oh
safety.
bhai.
So I had to try.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to...
It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the both of you. Children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? The return journey could take ages, but that path will lead you.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius.
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new
Hello,
world without me.
अर्श भाई कैसे हो? After a long
That's why I
time.
need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's
कैसे हो अर्श
nothing we
भाई?
can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish
चल
and
रहा है
connect.
बस थोड़ा सा आधा एक घंटा मिल गया था
We'll
तो
find
मैंने
our way
बोला आ
home
जाता हूँ
together.
थोड़ा सा.
I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support.
और बताओ क्या चल रहा है?
Birds of a feather we are.
पढ़ाई
Looking all
वढ़ाई
sweet and innocent,
कैसी चल
but
रही?
with hearts of fire.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this...
वैलो 20-25 की विन
We'll see each other
स्ट्रीक
again?
चल रही है फिलहाल तो. ओ नाइस.
Who knows?
मेरी
But
20-20
don't
की
worry about me.
लू स्ट्रीक चल रही है
After all
फिलहाल.
this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Since Amphorius is your home...
Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
मार्च कहाँ? अच्छा फाइनॉन की स्टोरी चल रही थी. मार्च 7 की स्टोरी कहाँ घुसा दी? आपके अकाउंट से कौन खेलता है? अभी तो मैं ही खेल रहा हूँ. बीच में साइबोर खेल रहा था जो प्लैट ले गया था उस अकाउंट को.
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
Even this place has changed. Fine.
Yeah, we've come such a long way. If what that machine gentleman said is
ऐड
true,
तो कर लो.
if Amphorius is destined for destruction, like Like how you and Don
अरे मैंने
treasured
वैलो
it
नहीं खोला
first.
वरना मैं ऐड कर लेता अब तक.
Amphorius means everything to me.
अब रुको ऐड कर
Great.
लूँगा.
Time to see the last core flame restored.
टेंशन मत लो, मैं तो और किसको ऐड करूँगा यहाँ पे.
Look, there's Finan. And wait,
एक सेकंड.
Like it?
चिंगुएन को रहने देते हैं. मेरे अकाउंट से
Remember
स्विफ्ट प्ले खेलोगे? स्किन से ठीक ठाक. बस जो तुम्हारे साथ खेलना है, तुम्हारे अकाउंट के साथ खेलना है.
Will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world.
अभी मैं देखने लायक नहीं है मेरा गेम.
None of that matters now. This brutal. If what lies ahead is a map and usher in the first rank, is it truly you?
With one last chance to how befitting of a
अभी देखने का टाइम ही है, खेल नहीं सकता अभी.
happens.
हाँ तो कोई
I
नहीं.
find as our world
मुझे
nears
तो
its
तुम्हारी
end,
याद आ रही है
the
कि
ones
अकाउंट का
who
मैं क्या करूँगा.
walk the infinite paths, having as
और इतना
if
सड़ा
they
खेलूंगा ना, कोई
it is
मतलब नहीं है
my
वैलो में
duty
जाने
to
का.
witness the world's
एक्सपीडिशन 33 लेकिन
and
मजेदार है.
oversee the trial of world bearing, the ritual.
आपने नाइफ स्किन मस्त ली. हाँ मुझे वो नाइफ बहुत, काश मैं वो जो है ना, वो जो चाइना वाला जो स्पेशल वाला इवेंट था ना, वो सबसे अच्छा था.
I see. So you
भाई
met
मुझे
my
देखना है.
kindred spirit
अच्छा.
before I could partner.
वो
What
लगता
are
है
you
नया
saying?
अकाउंट है ना.
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antigon like us? How?
Very well. I need no longer. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to
IDP
bear the
भेजता
broken
हूँ
pillars to fill the vacant
DC पर या
seats.
नंबर पर.
Those who would assume divine authority
DC
must
पर भेज
prove
दो.
themselves. Yet, for Kephalese demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials. Precisely. The Aeronova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but until the next world. When
Unless their core flame finds a new
और
bearer.
बताओ स्किन्स कैसी हैं.
the holy flame that illuminates all worlds
स्किन्स कैसी हैं.
rests in
स्किन्स को क्या
your
होगा, स्किन्स
hands.
ठीक ही हैं.
All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, deliverer. The fate
Enough testing. But before I ignite the dawn of the next... Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. And my friends... the fallen...
Of course.
Good. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his
देखो
homeland.
भेजा.
My apologies, but I can his bonds with this world. Well,
Thank you, my friend.
as the Theoros step forward, hero.
कैस्ट्रेस लूँगा मैं. एस्ट्रा भाभी ले लेना स्विफ्ट में बस. अच्छा जी. रुकना थोड़ा सा इम्पोर्टेंट कट सीन है.
Victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride.
he is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love.
By the way, I burned to 28 किलो कैसे? ठीक हो? तबीयत ठीक है?
Come, partner. Join me.
फोटो चाहिए मुझे.
The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
डेढ़ साल में तो
What a magnificent and epic
heavy
adventure.
workout करता हूँ.
The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is
Home
that
workout की
truly
gym.
the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself, a story of the prime mover of life.
तेरी फोटो आ गई?
What a broad topic this is. Where shall we start? Got it. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that as your acquaintance, Lord and
Homie है
Exagoras
but hard
suggested,
करता हाँ.
everything in Amphorius exists through new
मैं भी घर पे ही कर रहा हूँ
living
आजकल.
in the memories of the how beautifully it aligns, revealing but you'll remember even as the
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
मेरी I mean. अच्छा. हाँ
as
समझ गया.
sages across ages have asked the gods
12th रिजल्ट में मेरी फोटो आ गई.
is the
किस चीज की फोटो?
mover, but let's set aside the gross teachings for now. Look further. Do you know of the scholars during that grand yet brutal war waged in the scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond, but regrettably,
स्ट्रीम अटक रही है.
everyone knows,
हाँ स्ट्रीम
the
अटक रही है.
erudition
एक सेकंड.
forsook them all.
नेटवर्क इशू है यार.
But
2 मिनट देना.
what he knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. What if, hypothetically, a scepter if through endless solid, what would happen? From perishing neuron devolved into true life. Read this is a tale. Now, let's leave this actually. It's been by your side right now. In that break.
ओके डायलॉग्स हो गए बट मुझे सच बताओ. अरे बहुत ज़रूरी है ये स्टोरी. बहुत महीनों वेट किया है स्टोरी की
Take this
एंडिंग
wish
जानने के
with
लिए.
you. Be the one who begins it all, as the prophecy foretold. You will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn continue onward. bearing this world.
Strange. Only a voice remains.
हम है कहाँ?
It's you. What a strange dream I had.
क्या चल
Let's
क्या
go
रहा
find
है?
Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you,
कितनी
someone
लंबी
still have
होती है?
sleep.
1-2
Tell you what,
घंटे बस.
catch some fresh air for.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is Heidi. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wood, dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a sharp as ever.
2 घंटे रुकना होगा क्या? हाँ रुको, 2 घंटे रुको. टेंशन मत लो.
These are his first memories. Rather than watching, become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey.
अरे टेंशन मत लो, इतनी लंबी नहीं
Best seat in
जाएगी.
the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped.
अच्छा.
Questions. Many mysteries lurk in your questions.
All awake now? Great. Let's.
Finan, show me how to use the sword like you do.
Hey, Finan! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where I'm going.
और बताओ. मैं इससे अच्छा ना एक्सपेडिशन 33 है. ये तो बस अभी एक इवेंट आया है इसलिए. तुम आई ऐसी स्ट्रीम के लिए अर्श भाई, कोई बात नहीं. इट्स ओके अगर नहीं रुक सकते तो कोई बात नहीं. अभी इस वाली स्ट्रीम के लिए मैं बोलूँगा इट्स ओके मत रुको, बिकॉज आई नो ये तुम्हारे पसंद का गेम नहीं है.
That's.
बट अच्छा लगा है ना. स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना. लास्ट टाइम तो बच्ची थी.
Look at you
लॉल.
rushing about. You've got the force.
I knew it was you.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing much. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again?
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to still fantasizing about being in heroic adventure, don't you agree? And since
टाइम तो बताओ कितनी लंबी जाएगी. आज आपको वैलो खेलते देख कर ही जाऊंगा.
how about we stick with the usual?
आज वैलो देख के खेलते हुए देख के जाना
What
है.
about those oracle cards?
I was just about to tell you. Early there was this mysterious
Wait,
yes, which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with.
yeah, all the kids would get so excited. If you just redo it when you don't like the result.
The blessing of... Still, fate is absolute.
Anyway, let's go to our old now.
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it
इसमें
out.
टाइम लगेगा. अर्श भाई
In a
बहुत टाइम
village
लगेगा.
this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for
देख
us.
के जाऊंगा लेकिन.
Slow down, kids. You'll trip. Thank you. We'll be careful. It's mine. I caught it fair and cute. No!
two so worked up.
भाई इतना कौन
Wait a
पड़े?
second. This is
Ooh, I wanna see.
not happening.
Comic. Finally,
You know what's funny? I really thought tossing that bottle into the... Never thought. Kind of disappointing.
भाई लैग क्यों मार रहा है आज इतना? एक सेकंड नहीं, अच्छा नेटवर्क इशू है ना.
In the sunlit barn.
My unfinished little soul. Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated.
Finan, Cyrene.
Speak of the devil.
No classes today. This morning. Besides, it's harvest season.
With you being our only
Anything for my student. By the way, what are you looking for? Is this a toy?
She doesn't remember, huh?
All right then. I should be going.
चलो
So this is where the wooden figurine you carved during...
To be honest, I'd forgotten all about it myself.
No sign of the oracle cards.
अरे
Let's
अच्छा मैं
see.
भूल गया हूँ, इसमें जंप नहीं कर
Ah,
सकते.
there's one place we haven't checked yet.
रैंडम छोड़ गेम से ज़्यादा मूवी है. हाँ कुछ टाइम तक चलेगा ऐसा, क्योंकि अभी हम मेमोरीज की बात कर रहे हैं ना.
Well, those were the days.
Right? And I remember just like a certain someone who has... Maybe it's you.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook hits.
Still, it's embarrassing. Come to think of it,
All right, let's split up.
I wonder what the view's like from up there.
I wonder.
Worth checking out?
The girl before you carries an air of... You can't help but wonder. Could there...
you know, besides the swing under the big... I remember drawing I'd always stop where the sky met the sea. They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps
Valo
in.
stream भी
Where will that
ज़रूरी है
mediumship
हम
take
जैसे
us, I wonder.
Here they are, the oracle.
रुक. चलो ठीक है, तुम्हारे लिए
there we
ऑन
go.
करता हूँ. है ना, थोड़ा सा
Here it
ऐसे
is.
है ना,
But the cards are...
Huh?
बट
What's this
तुम्हारे
underneath?
अकाउंट से नहीं, अपने अकाउंट से आऊंगा ना.
Ah, I see now.
Ah, the ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back.
अरे लॉगिन करने में टाइम लगेगा.
The entrance should be around here.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all
रैंक अप
these
नहीं करना
weeds.
मुझे.
Did you forget? We used to visit. All right, let's do this.
रैंक अप.
Pretty sure this is it. Should be this way.
Once you get through the tight
Lead the way then, partner. Regardless, I'll...
After you then.
10 वर्ड्स ही
Oh,
उसमें भी टाइप
sure,
करने
I'll
का
go first.
आलस. 10 वर्ड्स है. हाँ यार,
Looks like
बड़ी
it's just
मुश्किल
us
से
now, to
स्ट्रीम
be
कर रहा
honest.
हूँ.
From
अर्श
perhaps
भाई
when we
क्या
step
बता.
into the... Oh, it's just like, you know what? So...
पर चलो,
Forget
इतने
it.
दिनों बाद आए हो तो तुम्हारी बात माननी पड़ेगी, सैडली. दोस्तों की सुननी
I
पड़ती है थोड़ी
made it!
बहुत।
Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Wait a minute. Are you? Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and... But look at Rini.
Perhaps I'm like
नाइफ स्किन भी रेट करानी है आपसे कुछ आप
another
एक्सपीरियंस
fairy
बनते
of
हैं। वाह
the maze.
Die? Rayleigh Mem's always been this loved. Roly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem. We used to gather around the fire singing and dancing.
Oh, how could you, Snowy?
Oh, he's just copying those bards from
हेलो
his
जिस
story.
भाई कैसे हो?
We're here for
कोई
the
और लाइव
oracle
नहीं आ रहा
cards.
था तो मैं ही आ गया।
Oh, the oracle cards.
Chief, you mean what do they need the card?
Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see. They should be... That's it. This way, everyone.
अच्छा चलो तुम्हारे
Watch
लिए
your step.
वैलो खोल लेता हूँ ठीक है।
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
यार इसका ड्रैगन पॉपअप हो तो मैं फोटो लूँ। अरे हाँ इसमें तो कैमरा मोड में एक सेकंड मेल इसके बारे में कैसे भूल गया था। ठीक है इसमें तो कैमरा मोड में हम सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं ना। आइडल एनिमेशन एक सेकंड आइडल 2 नहीं यार आया नहीं। हाँ ये ठीक है यार लोगो नहीं चाहिए बट बाकी अच्छा था। क्या जूम मार रहे हो? बट हाँ मेरे को फाइन ऑन मिल गया ना। ठीक है रुको फाइन ऑन की भी एक फोटो चाहिए। फाइन ऑन तो अभी एक लेवल पे होगा। कहाँ गया फाइन ऑन? रॉन में इसी में सीला भी मिल गई मुझे। मैंने रॉन पर निकाली थी इसमें मैं भूल गया था। आ गया फाइन ऑन किधर है? उसका आइडल एनिमेशन मस्त होगा। कैमरा मोड अच्छा लोगो लोगो कहाँ है? हाइड गेम लोगो आइडल एक्शन 1 क्या है? आइडल इसका 1 क्या है? मैं चिट्ठी पढ़ रहा था।
This was my childhood dream, huh?
अरे रुको यार फोटो खींचना है। नया कैरेक्टर मिला है यार।
I will walk to the end of all your realms, no matter the cost.
हाँ ठीक है मिल गई। अरे अभी जस्ट रिसेंटली मिला है तो थोड़ा एक्साइटमेंट काम आएगा स्टोरीज वोरीज पे पोस्ट करने के लिए। अच्छा सॉरी अच्छा वैलो खोलना है ना इसको बंद करना पड़ेगा इसको। ठीक है तुम्हारे लिए वैलो खोल लेता हूँ देन विल कम बैक टू एचएसआर। ठीक है एक सेकंड में बी राइट बैक पे जा रहा हूँ ना बिकॉज आईडी पासवर्ड डालना पड़ेगा। ठीक है बी राइट बैक ठीक है वैलोरेंट। अरे यार राइट क्लाइंट खोलना था वैलोरेंट दबा दिया मैंने। इससे डायरेक्ट वैलो खुलेगा ना। प्लीज़ गाइस वेट हम एचएसआर में वापस जाएंगे। मैं तो नहीं खेल पाएंगा। क्यों क्या हो गया जीजीसी भाई? बताया क्यों नहीं खेल पाओगे? आई एम सो सॉरी। Exam. We'll come back to HSR, right? Cause बस है तो है। थोड़ा लंबा खेलो तब समझ में आता है, जब महीनों दे दो ना इसको तब समझ। ऐसे। अरे बट ये चालू तो ऑल गेम्स बैटलैंड का। अरे रन कर रहा है कहीं पे, रुको। बंद कैसे करूँ इसको? अरे यार कहीं रन कर रहा है, हट। मैं साइन आउट नहीं कर पा रहा। नो बैटल पास कौन ले रहा है? बता, अच्छी वॉचिंग आ रही थी। अब तुम ये लगवा रहे हो मेरा अपने चक्कर में। चलो ठीक है। साइन आउट नहीं कर पा रहा क्योंकि वो मैंने गलती से वैलोरेंट दबा दिया था ना, तो वो ऑन होने। अरे यार रुको। वैलो चालू हो गया बट मुझे तुम्हारे अकाउंट से लॉन्च करना है। अरे यार बंद करो इसको फिर से। देखना है 2 मंथ से वैलो खेले हुए। चलो ठीक है। तुम्हें भी आ, कोई और होता तो मैं मना कर देता हर्ष भाई, बट तुम हो तो तुम्हारी सुननी पड़ेगी। फेस कैम भी डाल दो, कल स्कूल जाना है। इट्स ओके जीजीसी भाई। मैं बस वैलो बस थोड़ा सा ओपन करना है। फेस कैम कैसे डालूं यार, बहुत दिनों से कुछ करा नहीं। फायरफ्लाई कौन है यार? साइन आउट एंड एग्जिट करता हूँ। साइन इन हो गया। ठीक है। फिर डिस्कॉर्ड चेक करना पड़ेगा ना। 1 सेकंड में मैसेज नहीं देखूंगा चैट में, मैं डिस्कॉर्ड खोल रहा हूँ मोबाइल पे और चेक कर रहा हूँ कि आर्ट्स ने क्या भेजा है। ठीक है। स्पार्की स्वॉर्ड। ये कैसा पासवर्ड है? बट वेरिफिकेशन कोड आएगी ना, कोड दे देना मेरे को। नहीं, ये बता रहा है। ये क्या है ये? अच्छा ठीक है। 1 सेकंड, मेरा पासवर्ड आई यूज़र नेम गलत हो गया। वे अपना वेरिफिकेशन कोड देना हर्ष भाई। गेम लैग मार जाता है। लॉल अच्छा वेरिफिकेशन कोड देना। अरे ले आ गया। ले कैसे आ गया? कर दिया अप्रूव। अच्छा। चल मैं सीन पे आ जाता हूँ ना। फेस कैम कैसे चालू होगा? वो हो गया फेस कैम चालू। बट मेरे में उतना चेंज नहीं आया ना। वही अजीब सी शक्ल हो रखी। वापस लाइव चैट खोलता हूँ। कौन सा ग्लो अप? कौन सा ग्लो अप? मैं पानी ला रहा हूँ मैं, जब तक ये चालू हो रहा है। कहीं नहीं जाना इसमें। क्या बात है? छुपे रुस्तम, छुपे रुस्तम कैसे? अरे वैलो अब तक चालू नहीं हुआ। कौन सा ग्लो आ गया? कुछ नहीं, लाइट है। थोड़ा सा वर्कआउट करने की कोशिश की थी। एक्स्ट्रा थोड़ा सा वर्कआउट करने की कोशिश की थी, बट ज़्यादा कुछ हुआ नहीं। इतना बस इससे ज़्यादा नहीं उठ रहा अभी। लाइक हाँ, ये लोडिंग है क्या है ये? वैलो भी नहीं चाहता चालू होना। एक सेकंड। चल रहा है ना? इसको मैं पॉज कर देता हूँ, बिकॉज मैं मोबाइल डेटा से चला रहा हूँ ना ये सब आज कल। ये इतना ज़्यादा लोडिंग गेम खेल मैं थोड़ी कर। अरे मैंने क्या किया? ये तो वैलो वाले कर रहे हैं। भाई क्या ये चालू भी होगा? दूसरा गेम खेल लेता हूँ। इससे तो HSR ही ठीक था। क्या बता रहा है ये? वैलो हक दिया। वह फाइनली खुला है। गाइस आज हम खेलेंगे वैलोरेंट। का मेरे पास वो नहीं है ना, वाईफाई नहीं है, इसलिए हग रहा है। इस अकाउंट में इतनी प्रॉब्लम क्यों आ रही है? वो तो फिर भी खुल गया था। हाँ अब खुला। स्टोर। वो देखो, पूकी स्पेक्टर आ रखी है स्टोर में। सेंटिनल्स ऑफ लाइट आ रखी। यार ये लोड ही नहीं हो रहा, बहुत लैग हो रहा है। पीसी हग रहा है, पीसी नहीं हग रहा है, पीसी मेरा नेट हग रहा है, पीसी नहीं हग रहा। स्ट्रीम भी चला रखी है, वैलो भी चला रखा है, इसलिए हग रहा है। कल कलेक्शन देखते हैं। अच्छा, प्राइम वैंडल है। ऑपरेटर कौन सी है? बहुत लैग मार रहा है। पीसी आपके तो 10 लग गए हैं। अरे पीसी वैंडल और भी एक लोड हो तब ना। मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना इस वाले मैं मोबाइल नेट से चला रहा हूँ, पता है, लिटरली मैं मोबाइल नेट से चला रहा हूँ। उससे स्ट्रीम भी चल रही है उससे। बट हाँ ऐसे में तो वैलो मुश्किल है यार अर्ज भाई। स्पाइक खेल लूं या लॉबी नहीं चल रही है, स्पाइक खेल लूं। ऑफ स्ट्रीम ना डिस्कॉर्ड पे आके दिखा दूंगा। लॉबी नहीं खुल रही अर्ज भाई, कैसी बातें कर रहे हो। मुश्किल है, मतलब ट्राई तो किया था मैंने, ऐसा नहीं है, देखो मैंने बोला भी इतनी मेहनत की। वो मोबाइल डेटा है ना इसलिए हग रहा है, इतना सारा प्रोसेस हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहा, वो स्ट्रीमिंग भी और ये भी और ये भी, वो प्रॉब्लम है कोई। रीलोडिंग। बाय बाय बूमर। अरे बंद हो जाए यार, इतना सिंपल नहीं। याद नहीं आ रहा एकदम से, वरना मैं बोल देता तुमको। पे ट्रांसलेशन ट्रांसफर देखा एच एस। ओमेन को मारने के बाद वाला बोलो। ओमेन के बाद मारने वाला कौन सा है? मैं सही बता रहा हूँ, मैं 2-4 महीने जब से तुम गए उसके बाद से मेरा भी वैल्यू कम हो गया। मैं तो 1 आध साल तो मैंने बस ऐसे ही फालतू वैल्यू खेल रहा था। सेटिंग्स में देखता हूँ कि 20 कम कर दूँ। आउटपुट 4500 से कम क्या होगा? इसको कर देता हूँ, फास्ट कर देता हूँ ना, अप्लाई। ओके, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली अब लोड थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा इस पे। मीडियम पे चल रहा था। अब देखता हूँ वैल्यू में। गोस बॉय बाय बाय, गोस बॉय गोस बाय बाय। अरे यार फिर साइन इन मांगेगा क्या? हट, अब तो मैं नहीं खोल, वापस जा रहा हूँ मैं HSR में। गोस बॉय गोस बाय बाय। माफ़ कर देना अर्ज भाई, मैंने ट्राई किया, लाइक अगर यही ऑफ स्ट्रीम बोलते तो हो जाता। एस्ट्रा का कोई और अच्छा डायलॉग याद नहीं आ रहा। गलती नहीं है यार। वेलकम गूगल, मैं गूगल कब से हो गया? हाँ बट फिर भी मेरा मन था। अगर वाईफाई होता ना तो अरे ये क्यों चल रहा है? कुछ इसी में है कि हाँ, इसी में है, फिर भी कनेक्टेड था इससे भी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है तो क्या? 200 ms अभी इसमें भी हाई पिंग तो इसमें भी आ रही है। अच्छा वापस वो स्टडीज वो आगे का कंटिन्यू करता हूँ, इमर्सिव थिएटर का। हम्म। अच्छा वो हम्म, 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 पता नहीं, मुझे याद नहीं है, वरना मैं कर लेता। बहुत दिन हो गए अर्ज भाई। और ये लोग मुझे एस्ट्रा खेलने नहीं देते अभी, जिनके साथ मैं खेल रहा हूँ।
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way in remembrance maze depths we seek? Welcome back, my dear children.
Right? Though Dolly Ma'am always says they're just...
Oh, Chief. You...
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. Just as our paths stay for... Here, take it.
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe.
इनके साथ
You
खेलते
know,
हो?
you can always just ask if...
Still, bringing us here like this...
वेनम के
Yes.
साथ खेल रहा हूँ
The
अभी, बस
veil
थोड़ा
of
बहुत।
Evernight whispers to
और मैं अब कभी कभी आता हूँ ना, तो वो लोग बोलते हैं भाई तो एस्ट्रा मत खेल, इतने
every
दिन बाद
time a
खेल रहा है,
new
तू
fairy
हगेगा।
arrives in the
फिर मैं
maze.
बोलता हूँ जाने
It
दो।
means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
But if that's the case...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster... That's a...
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Then we'd return to Ides
It's okay. I
Bye.
can still practice my swordplay here.
स्मोकर के नीचे
learn on
कौन
your
सा रोल है? सेज,
Well, probably.
That's not
Sentinel.
very convincing. Here's a thought.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us? Not the most optimistic. Thanks, partner. We'll do what you...
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river. Now, shall we... Oh! Very well. The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this, in fact...
मेरे साथ खेलने आपको रेना खिलवाएंगे, वाह सही है।
What? No divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of their stories and wishes. They brought tales of once, and now. They...
The Deliverer.
Ah, my child.
Bear their...
Yes.
बाकी
Just like
हार्बर
Kathleen,
यही है ही आपका रोल
standing
मॉडल
atop
है?
the
हार्बर क्यों?
My parents... Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse. Is that my purpose?
Perhaps. For a trip after all. Carefully
Right. How could any...
I wonder too.
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet sometimes. Fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then
तो
we'll
गेको
know
बोलूं
why
क्या?
and learn
अच्छा
just how many
नहीं, मैं
burdens
सोच
one
रहा था
must
रोल
bear to
मॉडल कैसे
become a
हुआ।
true
My wish.
right.
Princess. My one wish. For someone with all. Ouch! Right for the jug. What about our friend?
My wish came true before.
You two are. You know what? Just think.
I can't disagree with you. Warm embrace. They're all wishing for a kind...
बाय द वे मैं कियो मेन करता हूँ, सही है यार। अच्छा, गो टू मिशन टारगेट।
So tell me.
So many faces in my... Still...
What's weighing on you?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so... If that's true,
By the way,
who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae? Cyrene, may I have...
Of course.
Although those voices, visages, and I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me.
Accept this
चलो यार
gift.
चलता हूँ मैं अब आँखों
Oracle cards carrying
मेरे अब
time's
आँखों में नींद
wisdom,
खटक रही है
blessed by Orynyx.
थैंक यू अर्श भाई आने के लिए आऊँगा मैं वालो स्ट्रीम पे भी करेंगे डोंट वरी
May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words, but...
ये क्या हुआ
What? What?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, man. Burning. Smoke every...
What's going on?
बाय बाय बूमर
It's here. This time, not even the veil of...
You mean... Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside.
But my parents...
Are we facing the three titans of calamity?
This is beyond any titan. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abomination. The black tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover. We don't wish for you to...
We... Finan... What path?
I learned the sword to protect those close...
We...
Indeed. Our friend is right. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae...
Very well. Make...
With me, Cyrene. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake.
Deliverer, the card's truth extends beyond not someone perfect from the start, but one who starts small, from a humble... When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered, and all of this happened because you believed in him. Fresh, shall we? It's only when you're... I know you're watching.
Oh, such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero. Follow their path. Bear, watch this memory play out its final. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields. In that moment, the boy stood in what...
These creatures... Someone... No. You... Are you... No. Olivia. Please. Stop. Olivia. And these monsters. Why?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companion. In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear, and when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, his home, his feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty. He wandered, without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. was yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice, those words his friend...
Protect those.
The words were few, but they...
That's what it means, to be ordinary.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision, painted by prophecy, humanity...
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life, too, seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke.
No matter.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but no one saw it coming. And there, Atlan...
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Finance here too?
And now...
They're evacuating the temple. Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 49. As you know, though Mighty-Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akama to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity. After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty-Mos's challenge as the elders' representative. This duel was to change the course of the flame chase. So, as Finan's most important companion,
is this your idea of an honorable...
Bloodshed isn't the way. We true warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel, something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Otherwise, come and face me.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumped.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead.
What if we told you this duel isn't...
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is
Every Chrysos heir is indispensable to the flame chase journey. And you and the crown put the duel marks as not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is.
Spoken like a Chrysos heir.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to Me? With him still? Here we are. At the Temple of the Time Titan. And I hope she's doing well.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she? Of course, forget it.
Amazing! Talantin may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such as were in foreign lands, the signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament.
Don't push your luck. Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly... Well, comrade? You mean my conviction? But just resolve isn't enough. No way. Only an Idonian would do... In the end, a deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. Just thinking about how my village was... So, speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. But here and now, this car.
Perhaps that itself.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinan. Hello. See... Why so surprised?
Cyrene? This is... incredible.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but I figured it had to be you.
That's Cyrene for you.
Still playing house?
Quite the hothead. Don't worry. You already know if that's your choice. I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The pain speaks for itself, but that's not enough. Even though hatred can help people grow, what you need now is victory. You have to throw the weight of your...
The future?
Maybe that was a bit too... Why not have our mutual friend? How about it? Can you help us? Relax.
Let's try that. The fate of Akama hangs on this. I will stake everything I have. Let's. Together is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past. And
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable in the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your...
Your offering is... a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card.
Interesting.
It's...
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It...
This is... something, but I believe.
Hear thee, children of human, the one whose offering weighs more than the one from Ides Elysia. However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish. One which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the...
Yes. Even you and your people. Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are...
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation, just as prophesied. On this day, the final two heroes.
I should have known from the start. They all.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Arkham's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would...
Your forces are equally renowned for... And so...
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled.
You must see now how different. Perhaps the role is patience. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories, such as this very moment, as the prophet. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Ah, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeat, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
They say that the heroes of this world should be yet know. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Kremnoans. It will hold for the time being. But we needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of... Let's move. Catholic has given their core flame. We must complete...
That only leaves 3
So... This...
Finan, we set out on this journey to...
That's what it means to be a Kremlin.
Then why? Why must Emphorius' wishes... We made the best choices we could. But in the end, the prophecy... Why does it look like this?
We haven't had any other choice. Except even if we only see the long, long night ahead. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, or embark on one final.
Please forgive us for disturbing your... It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akama. It is time for the...
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your path. Step through. And...
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be...
I don't need another pep. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village.
Yeah. Come. Let's go.
And then...
Light calendar 49, 30, and the end. The Titan has revealed the gateway of... Beyond this gate lies the new world that are hidden. Then you'll understand how the mortal called find that the soul called demon
The vortex of Genesis. Just what is
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins as an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach. You have accompanied him through the mud. Now, if he were turned into the
Aranova Clouds.
None of that matters. This brutal, flame-chased journey.
This will be a romantic story, like you think so too, right?
Indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times. Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle. Sharp as ever, I see. Seeing is believing. Why? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos. Please, take your time. Look around.
Not a single soul to be seen. So, executioner. That prophesied future. You. Please. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that execution.
You, the world's course. Very well. You really the world's core. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival. I believe that you can make Amphorius. see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey, the master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder, the Flame Reaver.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, light the first dawn of the new world.
Time has come to once again start everything.
Once more,
Open that opponent. Time for the master. Show no mercy. Here is thunder.
No other choice but forward. Tomorrow!
This ends here.
All creation burns to ash.
Name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falters!
Conflict is pitiless. Stay put.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
It's thunder! Get that! Take on someone your own. Conflict is pitiless!
Time.
Show no mercy! Get that! Hope you're prepared! Follow my charge. Here is thunder! Strike! Get that! This ends here. There's no time to wait. Name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falters!
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Thousand.
Don't come any closer!
Fiend or devil. Now crush them all! Return to the dragon. Is that it? Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless!
Time for the...
Show no mercy! Get that! Here is thunder! Hope you're prepared! Summon your own son! Conflict is pitiless! Stay put! This ends here.
Don't come any closer!
Fiend or devil! Now crush them all! In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters!
Time.
Show no mercy! Return to the There's no time to lose. Here is thunder!
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Get that! Follow my charge. Hope you're prepared. This ends now. With your corpse, I'll ignite the dawn!
How is this possible?
Sons of destruction, now twinned. You can set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falters! Master potent. Conflict is pitiless.
Time.
Show no mercy. Get that! There's no time to wait. Here is thunder! Stay put! Get that! Fiend or devil! Now crush them all! In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters!
This world returned to gradually.
Time for show no mercy.
Here is thunder.
Hope you're prepared.
Torpor the yoke. Suffer.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falter.
Follow my charge. Fiend or devil. Now crush them all!
Time for show no mercy.
Is that all? This ends here. Is that all?
The fires of fury devour me. Become the next enemy. Seared upon this burning world. Stay put. Get that. Suffering is eternal.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
Is that all?
Fiend or devil. Now crush them all.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falter.
Time for the master. Show no mercy.
Hope you're prepared.
Torment. Get that. Unceasing.
Is that it?
Conflict is pitiless.
Thousand thanks.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falter.
There's no time to lose.
Suffering is eternal. Fiend or devil. Now crush them all.
Time for show no mercy.
time to lose.
Time. Show no mercy.
Fiend or devil. Crush them all.
Name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falter!
Torment. Suffering is eternal.
Is that all?
Here is thunder.
Is that all?
This ends here. In the name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falter!
A foregone conclusion. Time. Show no mercy.
Fiend or devil. Crush them all.
Hope you're prepared.
Follow my charm.
Conflict is pitiless. This world returned to the great dream.
There's no time to
Name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falter!
Here is thunder. Return to the great dream.
follow my charm. Time. Show no mercy.
Name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falters! This ends here.
All will one day return to the great dream.
There's no time to lose.
Name of Landau. Will forged in ice. Never falters!
Time. Show no mercy.
Here is thunder.
There's no time to lose.
Time for the master. Show no mercy.
In the name of Landau, we are forged in ice. Never falter! This ends here.
There's no time to wait.
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change ever. After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gay, much like that scepter we spoke of earlier. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron. Well, now, allow me to... The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrap. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer...
That's what it means to be a crow.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so... We made the best choices we could, but in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too, this burn mark. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered telesleet.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along. Is that... Amphorius crying?
Maybe. It is screaming. That it's creator. That it's God.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. And we are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world. Let me answer your questions as the Theoros. I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results, you speak. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You have seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius' Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment too long. At the end of the empty, cold, lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. 3. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Eon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. The little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world, quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel, to prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is forged.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever the Theros turn and follows in our footprints, joining us in anything that ever was.
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend. Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger. Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction? The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before. No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a reading. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos. Then go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cavalier will never forget this. So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed, just as Professor Anaxa once said. In that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Surrender, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladior, please take me to meet Her Majesty Suritra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans, Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one. But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Pynan? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, Nameless Swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action. Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
Oh. Nice moves. You just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
At last. Are there any formalities I need to...
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals. Especially when the heads of those tall...
She really is.
The second thing to note? Only trusted ones may come near her.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Lux Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes...
Before that, I'm more...
To avoid any misunderstandings, Nameless, the Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious... Come now, both of you.
I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hyacinth. Don't thank me.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceras hurt each other. Just give us some time to...
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you.
As you wish.
White-haired swordmaster? So...
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments, and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady
How is this...
He got it.
Yes, but the prophecy...
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Tribi. The Finan of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you. But do not seek him out. I will tell you the truth. Because I know both of you. The faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the Lairs of Rock, through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey. Sir, the Imperator's alliance needed the destruction. And I was ready to pour all my strength into it. But the condition was this. I had to prove that my power could transcend. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, but this time, neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame, cheering for the hero of the destruction, I proved myself. And in the log, I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also... Until finally, the brutal...
But tell me, if that's truly the case...
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive. After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself. That day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future? I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight. Climb. Fall. Climb. Fall. Climb again. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes, but its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the fourth quint of curtain fall hour, and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time. I thought cycles.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. Eons, paths.
I can't give you an exact explanation.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you?
Fate is a strange thing.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles, to crush them in their cradle. Too bad.
What's that supposed to mean?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my... Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard this.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we've all made preparations for total annihilation, never thought someone would step in to help. You've been to the Luminary Throne before.
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're already much luckier than the other students. Hold up. Keep your wits about you.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the...
You sure do love... In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. Take my words back to Aglaya.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. This is none of your business, Grove Boy.
Here we go.
Core flame.
That was close. I'm out of here.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning.
Sounds like you have a plan?
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey. But along the way... Light up the door.
Where are you going?
If we're not on
on patrol, we should get some rest.